Too much has been said about how bad a shape we're in. And that's why Mother said, God love her. If you're broke, don't let anyone know it. Get the best suit you get, or a straw hat, and put on the greatest front. And because, after all, everything in life is your presentation. But
Mayor Daley's humor was homegrown, but not always intentional.
Congratulations again to the association, and thanks very much for your help and your assistance. And may the 70 New Deal be as successful as the 1932 New Deal was.
You didn't always understand what Mayor Daley said, but you always understood what he meant.
Gentlemen, get the thing straight once and for all. The policeman isn't there to create disorder. The policeman is there to preserve disorder.
Mayor Daley called himself a Democrat with a small d. He used to say good government is good politics and good politics is good government. Daley believed good government and good politics often required a good compromise.
What keeps people apart? The inability of getting together.
But for his honor, it wasn't always bad to be far apart.
When you're far apart, you're in good shape. When you're close, then look out, because when you're far apart, then, Ed, you can get together.
Richard J. Daley was also a practical political expert.
Frank Church is the winner in Nebraska. Does that mean anything, really, you think?
I don't. I think it means that Church won in Nebraska.
But that's about it.
His honor was a man of strong words, but sometimes the words didn't come out just right.
They talk about police brutality. What about the brutality that's happening from one man and woman to another? What about the desecration of children?
The King's English may have eluded Daley now and then, but virtually everyone respected the man.
Well, dear, you know I have quite a record, modestly said.
But the critics weren't modest about making charges against the mayor's record. As early as 1960, the national press was carrying charges against Daley, implying the machine swiped the presidential election for John Kennedy.
And the phony question and charges of fraud has been as evident today as it was 30 or 40 years ago. And they haven't proved a damn thing. They hollered fraud in 1960 on Kennedy. And when it came time, this Democratic Party, if you will, agreed to pay half the cost of counting all the ballots in the state of Illinois, and we will turn down by the Republican Party. Is that fraud? What kind of fraud is it? It's mental fraud on themselves.